All right, first of all, you all got 10 seconds to tell them why they should know who you are and why, if you have a channel, which you all do, they should subscribe. Let's start at Blood. Crusader, give him the mic.
Crypto Blood, a.k.a. Jerry Rucker.
Woo!
Woo! Yeah, so I have a channel since 2017. Just like to inform people without bias, without all the hype and stuff. I've been in the space since 2013. So I'm an OG in the space, but I'm glad to be here. We're going to talk about NFTs. We're going to talk about NFTs, and we're going to talk about more NFTs. I like NFTs that have utility. So my man, Keeper, Miguel, can't wait to talk about their project. But yeah, thank you for having me, and let's get it rocking. Woo!
Let's get it.
Go down the list, guys.
All right, so Miguel Crusader here from Debate Crypto. Been in space since 2017. Started doing content a little bit over a year ago. So Debate Crypto on YouTube. Our whole thing is about question everything, trust nothing, and we're questioning the narrative, reading between the lines, make sure that people are understanding what's actually happening in the space and not just buying into the FOMO and the hype.
Crypto Keeper, also Debate Crypto. We've got an NFT project that we'll get into called Danger Close Alpha, and we're doing something a little different. We are bringing the prepper community together with the crypto and NFT community. I was in the Marine Corps, and he's into prepping, and yeah, just bringing some real-life utility to the crazy world we live in today.
They hear me whispering, guys, back there? That was on purpose. I got a surprise for you. You'll see in a little bit. But in the meantime, let's get this 16-year-old kid to explain who he is.
My name is Ryan Rotolo. I started my channel, Crypto Fiend, back in 2017. I was 18 years old. Dropped out of college, dove straight into the crypto world, and never looked back since. Educate people on everything crypto, NFT, and metaverse related. So happy to be here and get some insight from all these other people up on stage.
Hey guys, I am the Bitcoin Queen, otherwise known as Annalise, that's my normie name. But I am a local Miami host curator, and I curate events. I'm also an investor and founder, currently looking for partners or anyone who's interested in mentorship for a Web3 accelerator that we're starting here in Miami with my lovely partner Roxy, who's in the crowd. And yeah, I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to move Miami forward and excited to meet all these lovely faces, if I don't know you yet, like Miggy.
Hi, my name is Ragsy. I'm an NFT artist and a curator. I like to work with mixed media, most popular for my Lego theme creation. So I've taken like my art in real life and transitioned it into the metaverse. And I like to help other artists onboard into this space because I feel like there's a lot of opportunity for artists to showcase their work on a more global scale through through blockchain tech. So that's why I got into this space.
Yeah. I'm the other Miguel, but you may know me as Miggy Crypto. The work that I do right now is mostly in community development and engagement, especially for IRL activations. I'm just now starting to create content.
Where's your buffercorn at? You usually have a stuffed animal that you take everywhere. Where is it?
He's actually at the house. I'm bringing him tomorrow. Yeah.
Damn it, Miggy.
My buffercorn, he's here.
He has COVID.
Hey, let's keep this. Is COVID PG? I don't even know anymore. I want to keep it PG. We'll call that PG-13. All right. Hey, I do want to do a quick shout out to our sponsor, Seek VR. Seek VR. They had a great metaverse. Seek's been around for a long time. They have partnerships with all your best celebrities. If you missed the Justin Bieber or Lady Gaga concert and you can't go to it because you're the kid and you're grounded or you have to work because you're a boring old adult, you can go catch it in the metaverse. Seek VR. All right, one. Last minute replacement. Tell me you are, get the heck up on that stage.
Yo. Well, this feels nice and awkward. Tatiana De Maria, aka TDM Crypto Online. Thanks for having me up last minute, Adam. Basically career musician. I've done that my whole life and built businesses around music. And also founded a big NFT and music platform called Super Fanatics. Been building in Web3 for the last 2 years, but been in Web3 for a long time. And then was killing every dinner party during the pandemic explaining blockchain. So took that to TikTok and then ended up with this lovely posse of people. It's like Match.com for crypto nerds.
Hey, TDM, Tatiana, do you want to be cool and sit next to the belts, or you want Nick to get off his chair?
I offer
No, I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of jealous that you have a podium.
Come on.
The fuck? No, I could be cool. I can hang. Okay. Go. What's up, people? Me and my belts.
How'd that look? That look good? Cheer for that. Yeah. Woo! Do another pose. Do one more. Do a different one.
I mean, I know.
Is that one better? You want her to stay like that the whole entire panel? Cheer. Oh, no, they're too nice in here. All right, I got a question, guys. I got a question for you. So, being on the front lines of mass adoption with various social media sand channels, YouTubes and TikToks and whatever the heck Miggy is, you hear from you interact with normal human beings on an everyday basis. What are their thoughts on NFTs? I'm not talking about a DEGEN who goes to a Bored Ape Yacht Club party. I'm talking about your mother, your mailman, your college teammate if you played football, I think Keeper did, or your AV club teammate, which I think Fiend probably had. What are their opinions on NFTs from a normal person?
You ever seen the mid-twit meme?
Tell me more.
The one where it has like the low-educated person, the person at the top of the bell, and then like the guy with the Jedi at the bottom of the bell. Person over here says fuck NFTs. Person at the top of the bell says NFTs are going to save humanity. Person at the bottom of the bell say fuck NFTs. That's pretty much how it is.
They say fuck NFTs.
Oh yeah.
Crypto Fiend, why do you think they say fuck NFTs?
They don't fully understand what they're about.
Why do you think that is, Keeper?
Yeah, I think they don't understand. They hear the word non-fungible token. First of all, they don't understand what non-fungible is. And then you start to explain to them that there's actually utility that you can attach to these NFTs. You know, Crusader and I, actually, a funny story, we didn't believe in NFTs when they first came out. We thought they were a cash grab, candidly, right? And what we started to recognize as we learned that you can attach real-world utility to this piece of art, originally. And moving forward, as we move into, IDs and tokenization of real estate, like NFTs are the future. And as we started to learn that, if you're able to get that across like simply to someone, I think their eyes kind of start to open. They say, oh, okay, I could at least understand where you're headed with that. And that's kind of the onboarding process, just kind of breaking it down and simplifying it.
Hey, so I go on Tinder sometimes. Currently, Crypto Blood is actually on my Tinder profile. We did that together, took that selfie together in Vegas. It's as bad as it's in your head. Whatever you have in your head is much worse. Anyhow, I took my electric skateboard to my Tinder date in San Francisco and told her what I did. And she was like, Web3, like the pictures of like the Twitter things? I go, yeah, the apes. They're like hundreds of thousands of dollars. She goes, tell me more. And I did a poor job, and the date ended like 10 minutes later, and I got stuck with the check. So, Blood, what should I have said to get a second date there?
You should have never even said you were in crypto, man. You lost her in crypto.
I don't even think this. Okay, it's on. Great analogy there, Adam. No, I think what we have to do here is really we succumbed to our own success, meaning, the Bored Ape movement, the Beeple, all of that kind of gave NFTs a bad rap, in my opinion, honestly. I'm more of the thinking of the camp that, NFTs can be used for certificates, for schooling, higher education. It can be used for mortgages. That can be your proof of mortgage or a title. So I think real world applicable ways to implement NFTs is really what the future is going to be. So these Bored Ape, we got to get away from telling people about Bored Apes and all of the art NFTs. They're cool, but we see what happened. If
I'm going to stop right there. I'm sorry. I'm going to let you finish.
No, you're not.
I'm not. You're right. I'm ruder than Kanye. What do we call him? Yee now? He's getting in some NFT trouble, huh? We don't need to get away from the art NFTs because you know what? There used to be a trope here. And we are going to argue, and I encourage you all to chime in. There used to be a trope here called starving artists. It was based in reality. And pretty much over the last 2 years, starving artists no more, such as the beautiful Ragsy Crypto and Art, who won a reality TV show, I believe, for Lego art.
There's nothing wrong with art.
Doing
there's nothing wrong with
Lego art and NFTs. Tell me a little bit how NFTs has been able to change your life for the better as an artist. And be sure to direct any criticisms to that guy.
Yeah, come on with it.
It is Art Basel. That's why we've all gathered here.
Ooh, this.
Yeah.
This is This is Dcentral.
Clap for that, guys.
This ain't
Look
art
at
battle. This is
Woo!
Dcentral.
Yo, mama.
Well, I think the fine arts, it's not something everybody has a taste for. It's not something everybody is interested in. Some people can't understand why somebody spent $100,000 on a banana duct taped to a wall 2 years ago, right? So it's
that was
not
crazy.
Yeah. It's not, so it's something that's not for everybody. But for me, art was kind of just the path that I had to choose in life. And, being an artist just means so many different things. It's not, and I love that it's not restricted anymore to physical art. Now we can use digital art to reach broader audiences. And I think it's so important, the blockchain tech, because for the longest time, digital artists in particular, I feel were never valued and they were never paid fairly. And I feel that, for all the graphic designers and all the digital artists out there, they're finally getting their turn to be valued and showcased in all these different ways. I'm passionate about art. Obviously, I'm an artist. I collect art. I curate art, but it's not, it's not for everybody. NFTs can be used for a variety of different things. The art, I feel, is easier for mass adoption because it helps new people coming into the market understand it a little better than looking straight at a
Blood, you trying to say something.
I'm wondering why you're not cutting her off. That's all I'm wondering about.
Hey, you know what? I got Blood's belt right here. I don't think he deserves it after that. So I'm just going to pass it around the crowd. You guys just pass this around.
Adam,
I don't care where it ends
I
up.
think you're favoring the women in on this panel, man.
I'm
Come
gonna
on,
back
man.
him up. I'm going to back him up.
Go ahead.
Because yes, I do agree that there's a lot. We all work on the internet. We've all ripped up some JPEG or stripped something offline and didn't pay for it. And that is fantastic. But I think what Blood's trying to say is the idea that people think that they go into NFTs and say oh, NFTs is art. There's a lot of people that make that association, and that's kind of where you lose what's underlying. And then when they see, somebody puts up some art and it goes down 99%, literally anything during the NFT bull market, that's kind of where you lose people. And people.
I want to back you both up. Because I think in the end of it, when letters moved to email, things started to move to digital. And essentially we have an entire world full of digital things. As a musician, music went digital, letters went digital, movies go digital, everything is moving to the digital space. And we have no means, or we didn't have a means to authenticate any of that stuff. So photographers would take pictures, and in music, a lot of music photographers would be hating on the fact that people would rip off their prints, spread them on the internet, not give them credit, and they wouldn't be able to make a living. And so artists spent a lot of time creating art and putting it in the world and became more and more starving because of the internet. Now what we have is, yes, everything's moving to digital, but because we can authenticate things, it covers art. So not just digital artists, and Ragsy's point was spot on, digital artists, creators online weren't being able to get paid. Not only can digital artists get paid, but now artists globally creating who can actually showcase their work digitally can also get paid. And NFTs, I tell a lot of people, because we consult with a lot of companies over the last 2-3 years on moving into Web3. And one of the things we say is stop trying to sell NFTs. Because NFTs is the file type. It's like people running around saying, I have a CD, I have a CD, you want to buy my CD?
So if a company comes to you,
CDs.
TDM, if a company comes to you and you say, hey, I want to sell an NFT, you can stop selling an NFT, and they give you the shock Pikachu face, what's your elevator pitch to them?
Well, let me clarify that. What I would say is use NFT tech. You can use it to benefit your business. So do sell NFT files, but don't sell it as an NFT.
Perfect.
So you have a CD, and now in CD, let's say, is the new tech. Everyone's like, I've got a CD. Every company's making CDs. Cool. What the fuck is on the CD? Is the music any good? And that's the equivalent to NFTs. Everyone's like, look, I'm making NFTs. Great, that's a file type. Is the music any good? Is the art any good? And let's remember that art has always been art. The Mona Lisa is still in a museum. It's still an original. Ragsy's art is awesome. The Lego art in real world, and she has crypto art. So across the board, people can create art, and a banana will sell for a fuck ton of money. A hole in a wall will sell for a fuck ton of money.
Hey, so Ragsy and Queen here, and maybe Megan can get involved because you're on that side of the panel. So we're talking about Web 2 companies entering Web 3. They're already filthy rich snobs. They just want to know how to make more money. How about like your mother, your mailman, or your Uber driver? How do you send that message to these guys that are just grinding for life?
I don't think normal people want to flip JPEGs. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's a tough game.
I would tell them
Uber
to stay away.
drivers here will tell you about crypto here, and they will go on and on. So if you take an Uber here in Miami, just say Bitcoin. They'll start explaining it to you.
You've got to find out their why.
Very popular here. But on her point, I like that idea that she called it crypto art. I do think it needs to be distinguished that art should have its own category, as crypto art and NFTs can be something else. I think eventually, like tickets, they're just going to be called tickets, even though they're NFTs.
Exactly.
It caused consumer confusion. Labeling crypto art as NFTs, because originally, I've been in the market since 2017. Everyone was calling it crypto art. Nobody used the term NFTs. Like if you got a crypto kitty, that's what it was, a crypto punk or a crypto kitty. This label kind of came about the last bull run, but I think when you distinguish the different categories, like this is crypto art and this is for events, it just like helps stop like consumer confusion.
Yep.
Also,
Hey, Ryan,
Adam's
you're like
point,
16 or something, right? How do all the cool kids in college think? I envision that, like, back in my day we had to pedal the skateboard at school. Not that just use a remote, lazy vultures. But I imagine like they're hip young whippersnappers trading high fives around lunch and talking about their NFTs that they got and who the cool kid is. By the way, here's your damn belt. Hey everyone, this is a special belt. It's a little different than what everyone else got. This is called a HODO Award. It's given for achievement in the space, like selfless achievement. Ryan here was the very first teenager to ever start talking about crypto online. He started doing it in 2017 while he was probably still in high school. He gave up his entire youth from, how old are you now, really? Like 23? He's 23. He gave his entire youth where he should have been getting into like teenage angsty situations or drunken frat boy shenanigans to preach crypto to people his age. And now it's commonplace. It's all over TikTok in your feed. This is the grandfather of it all. So let's have a big round of applause for this man for sacrificing the best years of his life. Here's your belt, brother. You deserve it.
Yo, Adam, I'm keeping this belt. Whatever the fuck it says. Don't try and take this off me backstage.
This is sick.
Yo,
Don't be like,
Nick.
Hey, but answer that question. Answer that question for real.
Yeah, so I definitely think NFTs can more easily be explained to my generation just because we've grown up in tech, always evolving. It's definitely not as common probably as everyone here thinks just because we're in the space. But undoubtedly, when like everyone was discussing with NFTs, the underlying technology really beginning to get used with tickets, etc. Everyone's gonna really have no choice but to use NFTs. So yeah, I think it's gonna be still some time because, my whole group of friends, they don't really dabble in NFTs.
That are 12?
No, they're not 12. They're not 12.
I hope not.
But yeah, there's still that stigma of NFTs just being utilized for making a quick buck, right? But I think over the next couple of years that can transition, mainly especially with gaming. I think NFTs are going to be huge in gaming, whether it's RuneScape, Call of Duty, whatever it is. Being able to transfer an asset,
Hey, bro, I
asset
agree
from
with
one
you.
game to another, I think is going to be.
I agree with you. I think every major game, I come from the gaming industry actually, for every major game by the end of 2024, we're going to have some type of metaverse or NFT component to it. So, you better hop on board now because eventually
But
it's
to your,
coming
point,
after
to
you.
your point earlier, Adam. to your point
Crusader,
earlier, yeah, to your
Crusader,
point
man,
earlier
you've been
about-
largely quiet, man. I want you to poke the bear
So
here.
it's hard
This
to talk over
this
you,
guy,
Adam.
This damn guy has been causing trouble all day. I want you to argue with this man to close out the panel. Argue,
No,
fight him.
So I'm not gonna argue with
Can't
him.
argue
but
with
I do-
blood.
I do want to say something about what you said earlier about the average person. Right? We talked about NFTs helping artists, businesses, but for the average person in the crowd, the Uber driver, right? The way NFTs help those people is the community that is being built in those NFT projects, right? The NFT space and the NFT, like the Bored Apes, right? They're just art, but they're the fraternities of the 21st century of the digital space, right? You don't need to go to a college and join some Alpha, Phi, whatever, right? You join Danger Close Alpha, you join a Bored Ape, you join any NFT project, and those communities there, right, you're meeting people that own businesses. You're meeting people that have all kinds of connections that you would never meet in any other time, but you're meeting them in the digital space through an NFT community, and that is getting you connections. You can even start businesses, right? We have people in our Discord, in our community, starting YouTube channels and starting other businesses because they met in this space. Right?
Miguel, talk about Danger Close.
Hey, hold up, Blood. I'm sorry, brother. We're at that time. It's time for you to turn to your right and say something nice about the person next to you. Go ahead, start, Blood.
Well, I want you guys to go check out Danger Close Alpha because they have a great NFT release where it's actual utility. So definitely check those guys out.
Appreciate it, man.
Now you say something nice about me.
He's got
Continue.
his beard tries to compete with mine. It's nice. That's about it. No, like here.
No, I got to say something nice about Ryan. All right, so we don't really know each other, but I want to tell you that just a little bit that I heard you speaking today, I appreciated, and I can tell you that starting, Adam keeps hassling you about your age, right? Just we've got some things to fill you in on Adam later, so you can hassle him with those. Okay? I won't do that on stage though.
I know Adam's a hooligan. He's been a pain in my butt for years, but he's also allowed me to go to some awesome events all around the country. So, thank you for that, Adam. I love your hat. It's amazing. As well as your socks. I'm assuming you got those from North American Bitcoin Conference.
Yeah, shout out to Mo 11. He's a real G. First.
Oh, yeah.
I love Mo.
For sure.
But also, you're very articulate, and I like your point of view on the alternatives to NFTs. So
yeah, I might be hooking
keep
up
spreading
later.
that message.
I mean,
What's the age
I
of
think
consent?
his girlfriend's sitting right over there.
What's the age of consent?
my bad.
Adam. Okay. First, I want to thank the audience for being so kind.
No, that
All of
comes
them on
later.
stage.
That's part of the gimmick.
Next, wait, Adam, thank you. Next, I want to encourage everyone to this guy. Next, I want to encourage everyone to please look into this lovely woman's art. She's been obviously hard at it in the space. I also been in the space in 2017, so I know the grind. I pretty much dropped out of college as well. And, here I am. But what was your name one more time? And tell these lovely people where to find you.
Ragsy.
Where do they find you, Ragsy?
On all social media, walking around Miami, Brickell, like at 2 a.m. in the morning. Very safe, though.
We've all been there and done that.
You will
yesterday.
see me. Like the only person now. But yeah, thank you. I like your hair. I like that we wear bedazzled matching kind of like punk chokers. We have like the same nail polish on. He's very friendly.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thank you. I know this is the first time we've actually got to meet, but as far as NFTs and average Joes, I think doing the work to try to get people involved as easily as possible through means that are accessible to them and that they enjoy is important. And so keep up the good work and keep vibing.
Thank you very much. Thank you. What's up, Adam? I would like to insert something for the average Joe, if I may, which is basically, I know that we all talk about different utilities. We talk about this system and that and NFTs and communities, but for the average Joe that's like, everyone's talking about all these different uses, I will say this. When new tech comes out like the internet, it's like, well, internet, you can sell things online, you can do this, you can do that. Essentially, it's hard to understand a tech when you can use it across every medium. And that, I think, is what people misunderstand with NFTs. It's like the internet got invented, you can do anything with the internet, right? NFTs is very similar. You'll hear people talk about so many things. I don't know if he's edging me on, but I will say, because I want them to have value at the end, right? I mean, they're getting wonderful value from everyone, just this basic thing. NFTs, when you cast a vote in future, it will be an NFT. Your medical records will be NFTs. Communities will be NFTs, music, art, etc. It's a new piece of tech. It's so fundamental, it'll go across everything. So I just want people to take that if they're still struggling to understand. Now, you are a fabulous fellow, very charismatic, charming young man that has put a wonderful group of crypto influencers, KOLs, people together. It's always a party. It's always a pleasure. This man is wonderful. Thank you for hosting us.
Thank you. Hey, Blood. I guess I got to do you. You know what, man? I give you a lot of hell, but I've known you longer than anyone else in here, and you're like my brother from another mother. I want to give you this belt. I want to give you a hug.
Aww.
Oh.
And for all you, we got one more panel and a hip-hop performance from Cassius Cueve. Stay on. Play me off, DJ.
Shit.